All right, there we are. All right, hi Phil.
Hi,
Okay.
Phil.
Fuck you, Phil.
So as you're walking through the town, you see simply more of this view, which is kind of what you saw when you first got here. It's very desolate, very empty. You really don't hear any life in it except for just the loud crying and whimpering from beyond.
I continue walking towards it then.
Okay.
Is there a specific direction that the crying and whimpering is coming from, or is it just all around?
Yeah. At this point, Matthew, it's loud enough. You can tell it's coming from down. It's coming from down this road.
Sorry.
One more time, I couldn't see it, sorry.
I didn't see anything either.
Should have just released fog.
No, I don't see it. Oh, there we go.
That's weird.
There we go.
I'm assuming the group's behind me, so I'm just going to keep going. I'd like to have my weapons unsheathed as well.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm ready as well.
And I'm kind of taking the rear, just scouting ahead and seeing if there's anything that seems to be of danger. I'm kind of hiding, taking cover behind houses or whatever, but I can see down the length of the lane.
And Romar, at this point, you can tell with confidence that it is coming from this building, conveniently marked E3 on your map.
Ah, yes, E3.
What is it?
A loud crying and whimpering, sobbing from what sounds to be a woman.
Yeah, because I didn't fuck us over the last time we followed that.
Is there a door on the side I'm facing?
There is, however, it is boarded over. So are the windows.
I'm knocking on the
burn the house down.
The crying just continues on.
Oh.
Small bottom.
I asked the group what they think we should do.
Just to kind of give you a little bit more as you're standing here, the house, it doesn't really, it looks just like the houses all around it. It's boarded up. You do notice that there's like a small alleyway around the side of the house, and the whimpering sounds to be coming from above in the second floor.
I go around the alleyway and see if there's a way I can get onto something and look through a window that isn't boarded up, if there is one.
In the back, there is a back door that is also boarded up, but there appears to be less boards.
Can I see second-story windows and any way to climb up to them?
I just pull out my crowbar and hand it to him.
Nice.
And I tell him, this is my favorite crowbar, don't break it.
So do I see second-story windows that I could get to or no?
They're pretty heavily boarded up. If you could get there, I'm not sure how you'd think you'd be able to pull the boards off. Or anything.
I'm 7'4". I could boost him.
That'd get him halfway there.
Shit. It's a big ass window.
I'll
throw his little ass. Where's the halfling? I'm throwing you.
Oh, no.
I hand Rump the crowbar and ask her if she would unboard it, since she's probably stronger.
I don't think I can reach, right?
No, there's a door on the ground level in the back.
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, sure. I'll take it and try to pry it open.
Okay, give me a strength check.
Oh, shit. Where am I dying?
With advantage for having the crowbar.
Yeah! Alright, that's 10 plus 4. And that's 8 plus 4. So 14 best.
That will release the boards, and the door would freely open if you tried to.
Excellent. I try to.
I slowly creep in the house behind her.
I hand his favorite crowbar back to him.
Thank you. I put it back in my pack. I stealthily follow Rumlar.
Okay.
I just walk into the house.
So you
want me to roll a stealth check?
No.
Yeah, we're going in there pretty stealthily, though. So.
Okay, that's fine. The sobbing is loud, and it's coming from the top of the stairs. You wouldn't discern that whatever is crying has noticed your presence. As you enter the home, it hasn't noticed your presence. As you entered the home, you do find just a very bland home. You see a couple rats scurry on the floor as you enter, and they run through you past the doorway. You do see a table and a couple chairs, kind of a kitchen with a couple pots, and otherwise just a fairly empty room as a kind of a main room. You do see a stairwell leading up to a second floor.
Can I make a perception check on if the screaming sounds supernatural? Or is that
Yeah, go ahead and give me a perception.
Yeah, because I'm a little sketched out based off of the other guy. I don't trust this
22, natural 20.
Nice.
You hear just a sad sobbing. You know, you would discern from it that it is a genuine sadness that you hear. It's just...
I begin my trek up the stairs then.
Okay, as you reach the top of the stairs, it's kind of a hallway, and there's, towards the end of the hallway, there's a door on both sides, and one door is open, and you can tell that that's where the sobbing is coming from.
I'm sheathing my weapons and letting my presence be known.
You still just hear the sobbing.
Okay, I walk into the room then.
We're all following a figure that you would discern just to be a human. It appears to be a female. It's hooded. You can't really tell what, but you can tell it's clenching something in its arms to its chest. It's facing away from you. Good. And you still just hear the.
I say, ma'am, is everything all right?
Obviously not.
Ma'am.
I know.
Ma'am.
At this point, sorry, you guys. I'll put your shit on my thing. Oh, I'm on the wrong level.
This is gonna end awfully.
There we go. As it turns around, you do see this.
She's normal. She's normal.
And again, she's still clenching something to her chest. You can tell it's something kind of wrapped in cloth. Kind of a smaller object.
Oh.
She looks at you, and her crying just kind of settles to kind of a whimper as she realizes she's not alone anymore. And she just barely gets out. My Gertrude.
What's wrong with your Gertrude?
My Gertrude's gone.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, excuse me, Gertruda. Gertruda's gone.
My immersion.
Has gone or is gone, sorry.
Gertruda's gone.
Where she went?
She begins sobbing a little harder now.
You're
still on the other side of the room from her, just so you know, unless you want to move closer to her.
I slowly approach her with my hand out.
Okay, you notice that this thing is about baby-sized as you get about halfway across the room in her chest.
Oh.
I hear this conversation from outside the door, and I poke in and slowly walk up the door and stand next to Rumlar.
I ask if anyone has an extra healing potion.
I don't.
I think I gave mine up, right?
I'm afraid not.
I do not have one.
Or if anyone's proficient in medicine.
I have a bonus check.
I'm pretty good. I've treated a few wounds in my day, but I'm afraid if this one's gone, it's gone.
Say, ma'am, if you want us to check your child, we can help as much as we can.
It's gone.
Nope. Rip.
Oh.
Well,
do you move closer at this point?
Yeah, might as well. I don't know.
That sounds like a trap.
It does, but
you notice she's clenching a doll.
Oh my god.
Oh no. Oh no, guys.
Well,
I hold a hand. I steady a hand on this woman. I say, my dear, I am so sorry for your loss. I'm sure to.
Can we offer to help?
I'm sorry.
My bad. Go ahead.
Oh, I go, my dear, I'm so sorry for your loss. It pains me to see a woman like yourself in such pain. Is there anything that I or my friends can do for you? Anything we can do to help?
Where's your daughter?
I want to suggest helping.
The devil took her.
Oh, for sure not.
Can you explain a little bit more? What is this devil you speak of?
Strahd. The devil Strahd took my Gertruda.
Please explain. Give us information. The only way we can help you is if we have information. I hope you know this.
She's been missing. She disappeared a week ago in the night. My Gertruda.
Has this happened to anyone else?
The devil comes for us all.
For all of you.
Where does he come from?
The devil Strahd. He lives in the castle above. He's always watching.
To the castle!
What else can you tell me about this Stroud, my dear?
Jordan, just a quick reminder: you do have some history remembrance of Strahd.
I know. I want to know what she knows. She doesn't know what I know.
Sorry,
but she knows what she knows.
Just making sure you remember this is one and the same. The devil Strahd, he plagues this land. He's a curse. He must have taken my Gertruda. She disappeared in the night.
I mean, according to my knowledge, I don't mean to disrespect that. Stroud is hundreds of years, a legend from hundreds of years ago. You're saying that he's still alive today?
He's the devil that plagues this land. He's a vampire.
A vampire. And instantly my rage starts to heighten a little bit, and my skin pales a tad, and
Fucking hate vampires.
Yeah. If what you say is true, if these allegations you say are true, I give my personal word. He will be gone, and he will be ridded from this land forever.
Please, if you find my Gertruda, please bring her back to me.
Tell us about this Gertruda. How old is she?
Oh, my Gertruda, she is but a child. She's only 14.
14?
I hid her. I hid her entire life, so Strahd would not know of her.
Oh, how did he find out about her?
I don't know. She just disappeared in the night. She wasn't here in the morning.
I told you those damn bats are watching.
Oh shit, you're right.
Do you have a picture of her that we can use to identify her?
No.
Fair question, fair question.
My dear, what's your name?
Mary.
Mary, that's a beautiful name. Do you have any family, Mary? Is there anyone else in this town? It seems to be that you're the only...
She's gone.
Okay.
At this point, she falls to her knees, whimpering again as it all hits her once over.
Look at the group and say, I guess we're going to the castle.
Is this house like completely just like demolished and torn apart?
No, it's just fairly run down. The interior you would guess kind of matches the exterior from appearance.
Yeah, the curtains match the drapes.
Almost as though, excuse me. Almost as though there's kind of maybe just a lack of resources, maybe.
I look to Mary and I say, my dear Mary, we're just travelers, adventurers traveling through the land, and we ourselves have been caught in a little bit of a mess. We've been spending the last day or so troubling some horrors in this town. We really could use a warm bed and a hot meal. If we offer anything, maybe we could offer some gold in return for a hot meal and a place for shelter for the night. And I give you my word, we'll find Gertruda. We'll bring her back to you.
She's still just whimpering uncontrollably on the floor. She can barely mutter out the tavern.
All right.
A tavern? Where's that tavern?
Did we see anything like that on the way in?
Yes, I will say that on your way in, you did notice that one building in the square did seem to have light coming from it, and it was actually, I'm trying to reveal the area right now, no, it's to the north of that.
Okay.
You just noticed the light coming from the corner of this building right here.
That must have been the building with the light coming from it at the corner on the north. Let's go there.
Oh, I'm on the
I ask her if there's anything we can say to her daughter to earn her trust if we find her.
Ooh, good point. Nice.
Ooh, next level.
Spicy.
Meta.
Just tell her she should have trusted her mother.
Uh-oh.
That's never good. What do you mean? Terry perked up.
Terry loves
what does that mean? What do you mean by that? Can you elaborate?
I tried to hide her from Strahd. I know it's such a life to stay inside him forever, but...
Do you know why you took her?
Oh, jeez. Alright, did he take her or did she just go willingly?
She was here at the night and gone in the morning.
She went willingly.
14-year-old girls, am I right?
Strahd just like you, Hefner.
How long have you been in this town for?
I was born here.
Which is how many years?
How many moons was that?
My friend never asked a lady her age.
Mm-hmm.
I've been here my whole life.
Okay. Has the town changed a lot recently?
No, this is the hell we've always known from Strahd.
Okay, where, might I ask you, is everybody? It seems to be that we're kind of alone when we go for a little stroll in the daylight.
She kind of has a moment of clarity, realizing that you guys are there almost, is what you would guess. She kind of looks around, her eyes get big.
I wave.
Did you open the door?
Yeah.
She rushes
that bitch
past
right
you
open.
downstairs and slams the door shut. She then begins yelling, "You must leave! Leave now before he comes for us all!"
Okay, I go and I just give her a big hug.
And that's
And
the
I
last
tell her,
there.
I
So,
tell her,
Do you
I
remember
tell
the
her.
scene? Do you remember the scene from Fight Club when the narrator first hugs Bob with bitch tits and he
Yeah.
leaves the face print of tears in him?
Yeah.
That.
Aww.
And I give her like a light little kiss on the top of her head, and I say, "My dear, we will find Gertrude, I promise you."
You're damn right we will.
Please find my Gertrude.
Alright, everybody, we've been kicked out, let's go. Oh wait, before we leave, Mary, where is the tavern?
It's on the north.
Yeah, we know.
We know.
As the door closes behind you guys, you can kind of hear, a hammer banging as though you believe the door is being nailed shut.
Damn.
Can we nail it from the outside too?
If you want to be polite, go ahead.
No.
If we want to be what?
Polite.
No, we got more important things to do.
Yep.
Hey, Kyle.
I wish I was evil so I could light her house on fire.
God damn.
You know what? I was thinking about that when I heard the crying, bro.
I don't want to come back and fight her again, yeah.
I was gonna ask for the doll, but
She's the damn vamper.
You never
Anyone,
know.
like, touch her with that silver to see what happened?
Like the wife of a vampire or something, I don't know.
Hey,
God, you guys are the worst.
Kyle, I have a question for you real quick
Yeah.
before you continue. I know it was intentional, but I want to know how intentional was it that your webcam picks up you and a giant picture of Jack behind you?
Completely by, just a good stroke of product placement.
Yeah.
By the way,
I like how hard you advertise your white trashiness.
that reminds me, by the
Hey,
way,
you take that back.
Aaron, Dustin, I have something new to show you guys real quick before I forget.
Why not me?
What is that? I can't
I
see.
don't care.
It's a boomstick.
It's a boomstick in 22-250 Ruger American.
That's what I thought it was. Bolt
I would
action.
say that
mate.
bolt looked familiar.
I got me a laser.
Yeah.
American-made bolt action.
I am gonna strap that to the top of a shark's head and have a shark with a freaking laser beam on its freaking head.
No, that is a nice
Am I
rifle.
right to
have one.
assume that this large building titled E1 it might be the inn?
the tavern.
No, you're wrong. I'm at the inn.
Jordan,
thought it
do you
was
want to make
blocked.
like a knock on the door or anything like that?
Oh God, please
Do-
no.
Are there any markings outside the building to indicate what it might be?
Let's see here. Yes, there is a sign above the door that reads Bildrath Mercantile.
Nope.
My
Use Maycan
friends.
to knock from a distance.
I know.
Ooh, send the thief in.
I can do that.
We have
Why are
some
you
gold
robbing
that we
these
could.
It could straight up be a mage hand, guys.
You said, my friends, we are we in agreement that we're out of potions?
Yeah.
I mean, if it's a tavern,
No, the tavern's up here.
This is a merchant.
Yeah,
Whoa.
this is the merchant. E1 is the merchant.
Yeah,
Right
right
there.
here is a
The
merchant.
tavern is up here where I'm at.
Tavern's up here.
I'm gonna make this a little easier on everybody.
Thank you.
So yes, this is a tavern, and Aaron, as you approach it, you see a single shaft of light thrust illumination into the main square. Its brightness looks like a solid pillar in a heavy fog. Above the gaping door, a sign hangs, precariously askew, proclaiming this to be the Blood on the Vine Tavern.
All right. Well, I open the door and I walk in.
I follow behind.
Jordan, did you want to make any type of verbal or knock or anything while you're standing in front of the mercantile?
I would prefer not to go into any building alone. If someone's willing to come with me, I would be willing to go in.
Well, I mean,
Let's,
do you just want to
let's
call
relax
out or
right now.
knock or anything like that?
I'll go in with you, brother.
All right. I mean, it's a merchant. It's a store. I've never knocked before going into a Walmart.
So you try to open the door.
Yeah.
It's locked.
I follow.
It's
We're
locked.
closed.
But
You
we
have
have gold and we need potions.
Yeah, you seem like you're a store, and we have coin.
Nice try, Strahd. Come back in the daylight.
I believe that you might be mistaken, my friend. We are travelers. Is there any way we could prove it to you?
Come back in the morning.
In the morning?
Maybe we should just come back in the morning.
We'll come back in the morning. We'll see
How big
you
is he?
first thing. Behind a door.
How big is he?
Behind the door.
We don't know.
I told him to go fuck
You're not
himself
over
and
here.
walk
You
away.
didn't hear it. Let's go.
I'm
I told him to
alone.
go fuck himself.
Come
and walk
on.
away.
We're going back into
roll
the
I'm
inn.
walking
into the tavern. I am in the tavern.
I want to
Okay.
roll intimidation.
We're all in the tavern.
So,
I still told him to go fuck himself.
So when you enter the tavern, you do see 3 women sitting at a table near the door. They're
roll
dressed
intimidation.
in very colorful and flamboyant clothing. They would remind you guys of the group of people that you found outside of that town. The gypsies
Oh,
that
nice.
told you the
Okay.
story around the campfire. They're
okay.
wearing very similar clothing. They do strongly remind you of them. Beyond that, you do see a single bartender.
Good.
Let's see.
Good. Good.
When you walk in, you do see he's cleaning glasses with a rag. And then in the far corner, there is a single male person sitting at a table drinking or sipping a cup of wine. And from where you stand, you can make out his appearance, and he does look like this.
Oh, he looks nice.
He looks like the lead actor from Shameless.
I walk up to the barkeep and ask how much for the night.
And I want to wink at him and say, how much for a lady?
No night.
You are a lady.
I know, exactly.
1 cup of wine, 1 silver. 1 pitcher of wine, 1 gold.
Jesus.
What about 1 sleep, though? How much is that?
No sleep.
That's
Wine.
sleep.
1 cup, 1 silver. 1
Yeah,
pitcher,
I need a
1
bed,
gold.
bro.
I'll take a glass of wine.
I guess I'm getting fucked up. I give him a gold.
How about I give you 2 golds for none of that and just a bed?
I'm gonna pass out in the fucking alley or something.
About to, man.
I take the glass of wine. For 1 silver.
For those who are giving gold for wine, he does pour wine and then immediately go back to cleaning glasses. Which, by the way, there aren't many. There's only about 10 left on the counter after he's served you, and he's just cleaning them.
I got a pitcher, by the way, of wine. So.
Yeah.
So I go. Is there a bar? Like a bar?
Is it wine or is
there-
it something else?
I'm sorry?
Is it wine or is it something else?
It's wine. It's a red
Okay.
wine.
Well, you think it's a red wine.
Yeah.
Dun dun
So,
dun.
I sit on the bar. Is there like a bar, like bar stools and stuff?
Yes, there is a bar. Sorry, I couldn't find a really good map to illustrate this, but basically, as you walk
okay.
in, there's kind of a few tables that are kind of floating. There's like not floating, but tables just on the center of the floor. The one nearest the door is where the 3 women are sitting. The bar is against the far wall when you walk in. And then adjacent, well, right off the edge of that bar, there's like booth tables lining the wall, and in the far corner booth table is where you do see the one gentleman sitting.
Okay. So I sit at the bar with my feetsies dangling off the bar stool,
Okay.
and I have my my Timora Lucky coin, and I'm just kind of like moving it between my fingers, and I drink my wine with a pinky out.
Ooh, fancy.
Very
I go to the
classy.
booth and I flip my cloak over my head and I sleep in the booth.
So barkeep, excuse my friend. So we can't stay the night here.
No sleep.
I'm enjoying your delicious wine.
1 cup wine, 1 silver.
What race is this, dude?
He's a human, but he's a pudgy little guy.
Wait, isn't 100 silver pieces a gold piece, or is it 10 silver pieces a gold piece?
I think it's. Oh, I thought it was
10.
100.
I thought it was 10.
Is it 10?
Is it 10?
Let's just circle this back real quick. Glass of wine, 1 copper. Pitcher, 1 silver.
Okay. I wanted to say that's expensive as fuck.
I'm taking my gold back.
Yeah, we'll just say that's what you did.
Okay, so I bought a glass of wine.
Okay.
He stole his gold back. I like it.
So we can't. Well, sir, we're quite tired. We were in the house, like a couple blocks that way, and then some stuff happened. We're pretty scared. I don't like ghosts very much. You're probably a ghost for all I know, but here we are, and we would really like to be able to sleep. I got stung by a centipede. Took a lot of vitality out of me, if you will. I could represent that with a number. It had to be 2. But yeah, I really would like a place to take a nap.
I want to lean on the counter and look at her and be like, listen, we met an old lady down the street. She just lost her Gertrude. We're heading up to the castle tomorrow to retrieve her. We could use a rest before we go there tomorrow.
Now, as you guys are saying all this, he's kind of reached the end of his line of glasses that he's been cleaning, and he just kind of moves a foot over to his left and starts cleaning them over again.
Hey, are there any patrons?
1 copper.
Guys, this town sucks so hard.
I'm still sleeping.
Is there anybody? Yeah, is there anybody else?
At this point, you do hear kind of like almost like a witch's laugh. Sorry, friends, we don't offer board here.
I roll intimidation.
And that's coming from the table of women that are sitting near the door.
All right, so I want to look at her and be like, would you happen to be the owner here?
We are.
So why can't we have board?
We don't accommodate. We don't have beds here.
As in, you have
I'm starting to get really impatient, and I'm like, what kind of shitty inn is this?
I yell from booth, so where the fuck do I sleep then?
So how long has it been since the fog delivered you here?
I go back to sleep. Fuck these idiots.
2 days?
I'm real tired of these bitches.
I go and I pull up a chair next to him and I sit down. Hi, my name's Kale. How are you?
The other woman now speaks up. Hi, Kel. So, how long have you been here?
Well, I cannot speak on behalf of the rest of the group here, but I can tell you it's been maybe a day and a half or so. We are tired, we are weary, we have coin, and we're looking for a place to stay. Where could we stay?
You'd have a better chance asking the lesser. And she points towards the corner.
The lesser? That's no way to talk to your sister.
She's pointing at the gentleman in the corner of the booth. Sorry, trying to think through that.
Okay. I walk over to the dude. Okay, I'm gonna walk over to the dude. Is he sitting? So he's sitting at a bench.
Real quick though, Jordan, the third one now speaks up, and she goes, "Well, we welcome you to Barovia. We wish you luck. We suggest you may go see Madame Eva."
Madame Eva? Who is Madame Eva?
Eva.
Ava. I apologize. Your accent is a bit difficult for me to understand.
Yes.
Where are you from, actually? Now I'm curious. Where are you from? And I give her a little wink.
Oh, us? We are the Visconti.
Oh, the Visconti. That sounds quite exotic. Are you from here?
Are they hot?
We're from everywhere.
I have a feeling they're not hot.
Our people are generally travelers. I'm going to take a guess that some or all of you met some of our friends and family shortly before arriving here.
Yeah, crazy how that works, isn't it?
We apologize that you're here. We wish you luck. We
How
suggest
about
you
you wish
speak
us
with
sleep,
Madame
though?
Eva.
Would you wish us to a bed?
You'll find her to the west of town, camped along the river.
Are they drinking anything?
Oh yeah, they're drinking wine.
I buy him around. I buy him around.
Don't forget to pay your tab.
I asked them where they sleep.
That's not creepy.
They kind of ignore you.
I go back to bed in my booth.
I go and talk to the dude.
Yeah,
Is he at a
go
bench?
with him. As I leave their table, it's been wonderful speaking to all of you. I hope you'll have a great evening. Thank you for pointing us the right direction. And I walk with Turtle.
I'm following him.
So is he at a bench?
Ow.
Oh God, that did
No,
not sound good.
He is at kind
Nico.
of like a booth of a table.
Okay, I'm gonna sit in front of him. Okay, can I do that?
Sure.
Like a business transaction.
Yes,
Just like
yeah, I'm fucking done with this place. Okay. I am Turtle. Where can I sleep? Sir, I will buy you a glass of wine. I'll buy you all the wine. I'll buy you the entire fucking bar. My family's rich as shit. Okay? I own a bunch of stuff.
Maybe you shouldn't sell the whole farm for a place to sleep there, buddy.
No, I'm really tired right now.
I lean over to Turtle. I say, you know, you're marking yourself a target.
I don't give a shit. Good luck.
I yell to the group that I'm sleeping here out of principle at this point.
You go start making a bed in the corner of the room.
No, I'm in the booth, I'm laying down, and there's a cloak over my head. That's just what I'm doing. And you can't move me.
He's gonna get raped.
I'll die here, I don't care.
All right. So the one thing I will kind of add to this, Brett, as you kind of first approached him, he seemed very distracted, or maybe focused rather, at not you guys. Yeah, he seemed to be sitting at the table, with his hands clenched, over, leaning into it. Seemed deep in thought. When you first sit down, he looks up, and goes, "Oh, hello, friend.
Hello.
I have not seen you before. How long? Have
Yeah,
you
we're
been
new
here?"
in town.
Too long. So we've been here about a day and a half. Okay. So we met these like hippie gypsy people right outside of a town. We drank a little bit of wine with them. It was a fun time. We go to bed. We wake up and we're in like a forest or something in a completely new place. There's a really big gate. So we walk through the forest. I see myself dead. It's not cool. And then we go to this house because, and we see these kids and we go in the house. Things in the house try and kill us. And then we meet these kids, and then they want to probably kill us, and then they possess that dude over there. They possess me. They possess that dude.
Bullshit.
So we finally get out of the house. And by the way, this house was on fire with scythes in the doors. I mean, this seems like a normal thing here. Okay, so we finally get out of the house, and we're really, really tired, right? Because fire and demons and ghosts, and I don't do ghosts. I'm not about ghosts. Okay. So we go to there's this crying old lady who's holding on to a doll, and I know this straw dude. I know he's a bad dude. Respect that. Totally I flip out my dagger. Totally want to kill that dude. I'm about that. And then these people over here won't let us sleep in the inn. Can you help us?
My friends. He shoots up from his seat. He runs over to the bar and throws a silver piece down, and yells, "Eric, pour me a pitcher." And he grabs a couple glasses, comes back to the table with a pitcher of wine and glasses for all, and he beckons to everybody in the group, "Please come join me, my friends. Come join me."
I would love to. I look over to the bartender and I say, "We're going to need another pitcher."
I'm going to preface this, Mr. What's your name again, sir?
I'm Ismark.
Okay, Ismark? Okay, I'm Turtle. Okay, this is Kale. That's Terry Tate. He's really big, so don't mess with him. The guy sleeping, he's Rumlar, and we have another friend, but he's somewhere else. So I'm going to tell you, because we did this once before, where we drank wine and met some friendly people. If I wake up and I'm in a different world, I will fucking kill you.
And I look over. I say, what if it's your old world, though?
Ooh, good
Okay,
point.
that would be good. Okay, if you take us back home, we're cool.
Any other fucked up place, I'll hunt your
If I'm in
ass
another
up.
fucked up place, I will fucking kill you. And I like you. You bought wine.
God damn it.
I like wine.
You
It's a great thing.
assholes.
Okay?
My friends, I'm sorry to tell you this, but there is no worser hell than here. I doubt you'll wake up anywhere else.
Okay, well where the fuck do I sleep in this hell, though?
I can offer you shelter for the night, but please, my sister.
God damn it.
No.
How many? Alright, first off, hold on. I'm sorry.
Hear this guy.
Everyone's got a fucking problem in this town.
At
It's
this
not our
point, I
job to
wanna
fix
chime
it.
in.
You can fuck yourself.
Everyone's like,
I'm sleeping in the
"Please,
booth.
At this
we're lost
point, I wanna
children."
chime in.
And the adults
How
are
many-
all like,
How many women?
I silence the room.
How many women are getting jacked in this town? What the fuck are you doing with the women in this town? Because
Hold on. I am a fucking wizard. I should have something I can do here.
Guys,
Listen here, you inbred fucks. I just want to know where to sleep.
I've got sleep.
Let's hear him out. Let's hear him out. We are, guys. We are smart adventurers, and we're reasonable, level-headed people.
I think I found
Let's hear him out.
We have to go kill a fucking vampire tomorrow.
If it lets me sleep, if I get to sleep, I'll fucking do it.
I grab Turtle and bring him to the booth and cuddle with him.
Turtle, you say that you would help in the fight against Strahd?
Yes!
For somewhere to sleep.
Okay. What happened to this place? We keep hearing about Strahd. Strahd seems like not a very nice person. Do I know that statue in that room was him? Yeah, I do. It had a little plaque, right?
No, Kale was able to share that with the group.
Okay. Now,
I'm going to point out that we've had multiple females disappearing from this village and a vampire, and I think that's a little sketchy.
Strahd is a curse that was placed on this land because of the forgotten sins of our Barovian ancestors.
Yeah, I don't believe in that shit.
Okay.
I'm sorry to say, but Strahd is the only way you can leave here. Okay. Nobody leaves this land without Strahd's permission.
Nobody leaves but through Strahd.
Yeah, if we fucking kill him, we don't need shit from him.
Who was the last person to leave with Strahd's permission?
He glares over at the three women sitting at the table.
Oh.
The Visanti.
I roll intimidation.
They have Strahd's favor from a debt he gained with them hundreds of years ago.
A dirty game.
I poured my pitcher of wine on the floor.
Oh.
Rumlar, don't. Come here.
I'm just fucking shit up.
Is that you know about curses and stuff, right?
Yeah.
So is everything he's saying, is that possible?
I don't see why not. I just want to sleep, though.
I know, but we gotta talk to this guy. We're almost there, I think.
Why do we have to help everyone?
Because we don't have much of a choice.
Why can't they help themselves?
If I may just kind of give you guys a quick reminder, because I would feel that your characters would remember it, but it's been a few weeks since we touched on this. Jordan, you were not here for this session, but when you guys were around that campfire and the man spit that wine into the fire and you could see the image in it, he told you a story of a warrior who was wounded in battle that made his way into their camp and would not reveal his identity to them, but asked for their assistance. They nursed him back to health and sheltered him from assassins who were trying to basically kill him. And
maybe they shouldn't have done that.
They delivered him all the way to his homeland and asked nothing in return. At this point, the man basically said to them that I owe you my life, stay as long as you wish, leave when you choose, and know you'll always be safe here.
Okay.
That's Strahd?
Well, seems to make sense.
So he's a bad guy, but he's good on his word.
What can we do to help you, sir?
Well, I cannot leave this town for Strahd until I've ensured my sister's safety. Strahd has taken an uncanny interest in her.
Hey, Terry's got an idea. No one's allowed to leave unless Strahd says so. Let's see what happens if we try.
Why don't we just ask Strahd if we could leave?
I know. I have this funny feeling that Strahd's not going to just let us leave if he's not.
I also have a funny feeling that we can't just walk out.
I don't know about you guys, but I've never personally trusted a pedophile.
I mean,
a vampire pedophile too.
Do I know he's a vampire? I mean, who's to say who's the pet of what? I mean, we don't know.
My friends, I'm the son of the burgomaster.
A burgomaster.
I am the son of the burgomaster. I have been all over this land. I know it like the back of my hand. Aid me with sheltering my sister. To the west there is a town of Varaki that is well guarded, and it's not in Strahd's eyes. It's not directly beneath his castle. She might be safe there. Assist me with that, and I will assist you with gaining our vengeance on Strahd.
Okay, and
where's the bed, though?
Oh,
yeah. Are you able to help us out with this seems pretty reasonable.
No.
Are you able to help us out with some sort of shelter or accommodations, a place where we can kind of rest and?
Yes, come with me back to our mansion. You'll be safe there for the evening.
All right, guys.
I'm okay with a mansion.
Yeah, I have this funny
As long
feeling
as
that
it's not fucking haunted.
Can I make an insight check to see if this guy is legitimate?
Yeah.
Boom, he's legitimate.
legit AF.
Natty 20.
You can tell that this seems to be the most genuine and just sincere person you've met who only wants assistance to keep his sister safe and rid this land of Strahd.
Yeah. Checks out, boys. Say, let's go.
Checks out, boys.
Checks out, boys. I've got a really good feeling.
All right, so
Some sort of a 20.
So you guys finished all the wine that was present, yes?
Before I walk out, I'd like to tell everyone in there to go fuck themselves.
Normally I'd fight him on this, but I'm kind of with him.
Yeah, they can all go fuck themselves.
Those stupid bitches.
All of them.
Okay.
Individually.
So go ahead and do that.
You can all go fuck yourselves.
They just kind of laugh at you.
I walk out with a bird in the air.
We do wish you luck, but your kind never lasts for long.
Yeah. Eat my ass.
I mean, I look and I say... As I'm walking out, I'm like, my kind lives to be 750 years old. I don't know what she's talking about.
I mean, I'll easily make 100.
As you guys are leaving, though, you do take notice that Ismark does stop at the table to ensure his tab is paid accurately.
I took the copper that I spent, so...
No, I pay everything and a 20% tip.
I didn't pay for shit because
I gave my silver when
I ain't drinking no goddamn wine from no goddamn hippies.
I'm not giving him a tip, though. Fuck him.
Yeah, no, they only get my one silver.
Don't worry, as you look back, you see the bartender is cleaning the same 8 glasses for about the 5th time now.
Good for him.
I also call him a fucking fruit.
Yeah, you want a tip? Get more glasses. There's your tip.
Oh, hospitality, huh?
Jesus.
So,
how much do I have to remove from my coin pouch?
Oh,
you said it was 1 silver, right?
No, Ismark paid your tabs.
Oh, nice.
Oh, so we have normal. He paid for everything?
Yeah, he paid for
What a
everything.
bro.
All right. He's doing good so far.
Okay. As you approach the door, Ismark, you notice, draws a silvered longsword from his sheath, and he looks back at you and says, "Be careful. The devil lurks in the night."
Nice.
I noticed that you have a silver weapon. Might you explain a little backstory on that?
It is the only thing that makes a fight against the devil fair.
I knew it! I knew it! I told you all! I knew it!
I asked where I can buy them, if anywhere in town.
Well, we have that merchant across the street, but he won't open.
On the extra.
Yeah. So you guys want to head out?
Yeah.
Yeah. During our walk, is there any vegetation? Like, are there bushes and trees and stuff? I know everything's kind of...
No, it's pretty muddy and just run down.
Are there mushrooms or anything growing?
Well, I was just about to say that the road is kind of lined with shit as people just kind of dump it outside the whatever slit they have in the house.
Yes, there's probably a ton of mushrooms.
Go ahead and roll me a survival check.
I am not drinking your healing potion shit mushroom.
Okay, Matt Damon.
We're doing magic mushrooms when we walk to this guy's house.
23.
Damn, bro.
What kind of mushrooms are you looking for?
Straight up,
Ones
all I
that-
can roll.
Ones
Oh
that
my god, it fucking wasted it.
Ones that can complete my healing potion.
You have what, half a healing potion?
I prepared intimidation.
You find enough mushrooms for the other half of the ingredients.
What a bro.
Oh,
I
23.
prepare intimidation.
I roll a medicine check to find magic mushrooms.
Maybe a survival, not a medicine.
Whatever, got to.
So you guys are going to leave and follow Ismark, correct?
Yep, we're following the leader.
All right.
Sure.
Fallen.
So he leaves with his sword drawn and walks down the road. You can tell he's kind of got his head on a swivel, just looking around.
My sword and dagger
I'm
are
following it. I'm ready as shit too.
He looks even more like the guy from Shameless when he's small.
As we're walking, I have my leather-bound journal. I pull it out, and as we're walking, I make a note of in my journal of the location. I just keep a tab
Okay. So basically, as you guys approach the mansion down here, you guys might remember that he did announce himself as the Burgomaster's son. So it is the Burgomaster's mansion you are approaching.
What's the Burgomaster?
Your mom.
Kind of like the mayor
okay.
of the town in a way.
The master of burgers.
You know what? I would go ahead and give you a reminder because, Brett, I think it was you that read the letter on the dead body way back when.
Wasn't me. It was
Sounds like
Brett.
something I would do.
Talking about the first one or the one in the house?
Yeah, the one from way
The
long
first
ago.
one was Brett.
Yeah,
that was Brett.
First
Actually,
one.
no, that was Phil, I think.
No, Phil had the one in the house.
Yeah, I think it was me. The one in the crypt?
No,
Yeah.
no, in the forest.
That was the one in the house was Phil. The one in the forest on the dead body was Brett.
No,
Yeah,
I
that
thought
was
Brett
my dead body I
stunned.
saw.
I thought Brett was like stunned and then Phil read the letter.
I don't know.
Just as a reminder.
Either way.
Phil
hurt
did read
my
this. Phil
eyeballs.
did read this.
No,
But he read it out loud, so.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's true.
just look at the signature.
Oh. What's the gist of that? Because I can barely read that.
Yeah, I can't
Yeah.
read this.
Let
Let me try. Hail thee,
I, the Burgomaster of
valor.
Barovia, and you,
I-
honor the spare, my adopted daughter, the fair Garina? Irina?
Yes, and you
Barovia.
may take note that Ismark did
Kaliana.
name drop Irina. That's his sister.
Irina?
Last night's bitten by a vampire. For over 400 years, this creature has drained the lifeblood of my people. How my dear Irina languishes and dies from an unholy wound caused by this vile beast. He has become too powerful to conquer. Ha! Psych. I don't know what that means though. What is that? Fa? Fa de lo? La? Sa?
I don't even know where you are in the letter. Alright, so either way, you guys approach the
In the
mansion.
middle.
So you guys approach a weary-looking mansion that squats behind a rusty iron fence. The iron gates are twisted and torn. The right gate lies cast aside while the left swings lazily in the wind. The stuttering squeal and clanging of the gate repeats with mindless precision.
You didn't like the carrot. that way.
Weeds choke the grounds and press with remnants upon the house itself. Yet against the walls, the growth has been tampered down to create a path all about the domain. Heavy claw marks have stripped the once beautiful finish of the walls. Great black marks tell of the fires that have assailed the mansion. Not a pane nor a shard of glass stands in any window. All the windows are barred with planks, each one marked with stains of evil omen.
I really hate ghosts, guys. I don't like
Not
this
a ghost, it's just a vampire. We'll be fine.
Does anybody want to ask about that?
So just to clarify, so the letter we got was from Kalyana. Kalyana is the sister of Isthar, the innkeeper?
No. You have met Ismark.
Ismark, sorry.
Yeah, he's not the innkeeper. He was just in the inn.
He was a dude in the inn.
Yeah.
Does he have a title, or is he just Ismark?
He's a burgmaster.
The only
Burgermeister's
thing
son.
you noticed is that the three women did refer to him as the lesser.
Okay, so he's
Eh,
the
probably
lesser
just the younger.
burgomaster.
I just wrote that he hates Strahd a lot.
Yeah.
Ask him what's going on with like the burnt house.
He was explaining that Strahd has taken an uncanny interest in his sister, and he
Oh,
fears for her well-being, and he wants you guys to assist him with hiding her in another town that's not directly below the castle.
Okay.
How about we just kill the dude instead? That fixes the
Now,
problem.
from the letter, you guys did hear that, you know, the Burgomaster wrote a letter of his daughter Irina being bitten by a vampire.
That's the dude's sister, so.
Okay.
So, as you approach the mansion, and you guys notice that it is, you know, all the growth around it is trampled down, and there's claw marks all around it. Ismark, for the past weeks, wolves have attacked our house every night. They scratch at the walls until sunrise.
Well, what time is it now? Oh shit, let's get inside the walls.
You guys go inside?
Yeah, I don't want to be here anymore.
And now when the wolves fucking come
You
out,
said there was omens on the house too.
anything the wolves are pissed at, I'm a friend of.
They're marked with stains of an evil omen.
What's this? What are these stains here, Ismark?
That's the mark of the devil.
Oh, that's not good.
Of the death what?
The devil.
Where's everything the devil in this town? I don't like this place, guys.
Oh, it is hell, brother.
I didn't want to drink with those guys. I'm just saying.
Okay, so
Okay. I follow him. I don't.
Yeah, no, we're going inside.
okay.
Yeah,
We're going.
So as you guys approach the steps up to the doorway, Ismar kind of gives a hand, saying like, "Wait right here," and he goes up and he stands to the far side of the door and he knocks. Shortly after that, a sword comes plunging through the center of the door from the inside out. Don't worry, sister. It's only I.
Well, that's neat.
The sword retracts, the door opens, and Ismar quickly beckons you guys all inside.
I follow him.
Yeah,
Step lively, boys.
faithfully.
Okay.
Step lively.
The interior of the mansion is well furnished, yet the fixtures show sign of great wear. Noticeable oddities are the boarded up windows and the presence of holy symbols in every room. Let's see here. The burgomaster, you guys see this right when you walk in a side room from the entrance. The burgomaster is in a side drawing room on the floor, lying in a simple wooden coffin surrounded by wilting flowers and a faint odor of decay.
You just keep a dead body in your house?
Now, as you guys get
You
in,
didn't bury him?
you do notice the female in the house.
Hey!
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 Hey! I mean, I'm a half-like. I'm not even gonna try that, but
Hey, I got you, bro. Nudge, nudge.
Where are her legs?
Don't worry about it.
God damn it. Now, as the door closes behind you guys, you do see she rushes to reboard it up, lay the board in, to kind of lock the door from the inside so it can't be opened. She sets her sword down in the corner by the door, and she goes to give Ismark a hug and say, "Brother, I'm glad you've returned." As she reaches up to hug him, and Brett, do you have your headphones on?
Rip, he's gone.
No, I saw him walk in the kitchen. I think his microwave went off or something.
Oh.
Maybe he got explosive diarrhea all of a sudden.
Let's just give him a second here. Matthew, your brother's a piece of shit.
Yeah, I
Rude.
agree.
Trying to go to
Like
bed.
he's there.
Yeah, but he doesn't have his
He just
headset
can't
on, so he
talk.
can't hear us.
Oh.
If he could hear us, he'd be waving or something.
And this is alive. What are you doing,
back,
dog?
asshole?
Welcome back, dick fuck.
dude, my fucking food was done.
And you're dead.
Oh, that
died.
sucks.
Smitten. No, I'm kidding.
Oh.
So, Brett, so you heard of the burgomaster in the room in the coffin, right?
Wait, what?
Okay. So as you enter the mansion, Brett, the interior of the mansion is well furnished, yet the fixtures still sign of great wear.
Holy stuff everywhere, and then there's like a dead body or some shit.
Okay, perfect. So as you enter the house, quickly Irina scuffles around you guys to shut the doors behind you, and reboards it up in the way that they do to keep it locked from the inside. She sets her sword down next to the door, and she goes to give Ismark a hug and says, "I'm glad you're back, brother." But as she raises her arms to give him a hug, her hair kind of falls back behind her shoulder, and you guys see puncture marks in her neck.
Ah, so the letter was true.
And that's where we end today. You guys are level 3.
Yay!
Hey.
That's
Yay!
why I was waiting for Brett to get back.
Yay! Sorry, my food was done. I get out of the oven, man.
Move to
killer.
level 3.
And Aaron, just remember, no
Yep, I
Battle
remember.
Master until level 4.
Yep, I remember.
All right, I'll just roll my life now. I like the suffering.
Yeah, if you guys want to. So real quick, just because I know that we're kind of fairly gapped on how far between storylines here.
Oh God, are you gonna let us reroll ones on health? It's the kosher thing to do.
Sure. Oh, by the way, We'll say right off the bat that you guys were offered shelter. So do you guys want to start a long rest?
Yes.
Yeah.
Brett, you regain your 4 health points.
Oh, thank God.
What a bro.
Oh! I fucking rolled a 1.
Well, wait. On the second reroll?
No, on the first one.
Okay. You may reroll.
I rolled a 2 on the second one.
That's what you get.
2.
I rolled a 7.
Plus 2.
All right.
That's... Okay.